On my first day at the new job, my boss said, "Let us get the ball rolling on the Johnson project." Are we all on the same page? I had no idea what he was talking about.
Today I will teach Sarah, and you, the most important office expressions that native English speakers use every single day. Welcome back. I am William, and I have been working in offices for 10 years.
And I am Sarah, and today is my first week at a new company. I need your help, William.
Today's 6 key expressions are: get the ball rolling, on the same page, take the lead, follow through, ahead of schedule, and drop the ball.
Sarah has just started a new job, and William is her more experienced colleague who explains these confusing office phrases. Let us go. William. The boss just called a meeting and said we need to get the ball rolling on the new campaign. What does that mean?
It means start. Get things moving. When you get the ball rolling, you begin a project or process.
Oh, and then he said, "Are we all on the same page?" I nodded, but I was not sure what I agreed to.
On the same page means everyone understands and agrees on the plan. If you are on the same page, you all have the same information.
That makes sense. And then someone said, Sarah should take the lead on this. I almost panicked.
If you take the lead, you are the person in charge. You manage or direct the project. That is actually a big compliment on your first week.
Really? But what if I promise to do something and then I forget? I am scared I might drop the ball.
Drop the ball means to make a mistake by forgetting something or not doing what you promised. Try not to drop the ball on important deadlines.
I will try my best to follow through on everything I commit to.
Perfect. If you follow through, you finish what you started and do what you said you would do. That is the key to professional trust. Excellent. Let us break down the first 3 expressions. Number 1, get the ball rolling. This idiom comes from sports. When you start moving a ball, things begin to happen.
You hear this at the start of meetings. Let us get the ball rolling. Or a colleague might say, who is going to get the ball rolling on this project?
Number 2, on the same page. This means everyone has the same understanding. In a meeting, a boss might say, I want to make sure we are all on the same page before we start.
Number 3, take the lead. When you take the lead, you step up and become responsible for something. It shows initiative and confidence.
You can say, I am happy to take the lead on the client presentation. Or, who wants to take the lead on this initiative?
William, update, I finished the first draft of the report. And the deadline is Friday, but I finished it today. Is that good?
That is fantastic. You are ahead of schedule. That is exactly what managers love to see.
Ahead of schedule, I like that phrase. How do I use it?
You tell your boss, I am happy to report we are ahead of schedule on the report. Simple and impressive.
What about when something goes wrong? Last week David said he would send the client the data and he completely forgot.
Ah yes. David dropped the ball. The client was probably not happy about that.
Exactly. So the lesson is, when you take the lead, you need to follow through on everything.
You are already learning fast, Sarah. You are ahead of schedule on office language too.
Now our last 3 expressions. Number 4, follow through. This means to complete something you started or promised to do.
In the office you might hear, I need you to follow through on this commitment. Or, she always follows through. You can count on her.
Number 5, ahead of schedule. This means you are finishing work earlier than the planned deadline. The opposite is behind schedule.
Number 6, drop the ball. This means to fail to do something you were supposed to do, to make an important mistake.
For example, we dropped the ball on the marketing deadline and lost the client. Or, I dropped the ball, I forgot to send the email.
Time to practice. Repeat each phrase out loud.
Let us get the ball rolling.
Are we all on the same page?
I am happy to take the lead on this.
I always follow through on my commitments.
We are ahead of schedule on this project.
I am sorry. I dropped the ball on that task.
Let us test your knowledge. Choose the best phrase for each scenario.
Question 1. Your team has a new project and needs to start working on it. Your boss says, blank on this. A. Drop the ball. B. Let us get the ball rolling. C. Follow through.
The answer is B. Let us get the ball rolling. It means let us start, let us begin this project.
Question 2. A colleague promised to send a report but forgot completely. You could say, he really blank. A. Took the lead. B. Got the ball rolling. C. Dropped the ball.
Correct. C. He dropped the ball. He failed to do what he promised.
Question 3. Before starting a meeting, you want to make sure everyone understands the plan. You say, let us make sure we are all blank. A. On the same page. B. Ahead of schedule. C. Taking the lead.
The answer is A. On the same page. You want everyone to have the same understanding of the plan.
Incredible work. Now you can understand and use real office English like a native speaker.
Today's phrases: get the ball rolling, on the same page, take the lead, follow through, ahead of schedule, and drop the ball. Use them in your next meeting.
Thanks for listening. See you in the next episode. Keep learning and never drop the ball on your English practice.